All right, so this is the second half of lesson 15. We're going to be looking at what's called step functions. Step functions are used to plot data that's in a tiered format. And this is pretty relatable to real life because this is typically how things are done. You're going to work on problems that involve fee schedules, like how much you get charged in fees for stuff. You run into this with like shipping costs. You run into this with cell phone plans. There's just a lot of different applications of the step function. So here's an example. We're selling candy bars, and it says that, and here's a table that represents the value. So if you only sell one box, you're going to make 25 cents per candy bar. If you sell two boxes, you're going to make 30 cents per candy bar, so on and so forth. So here's all the information. And what we want to do is we want to graph this information on this graph right here below, and then we want to interpret what that means. So what we're going to do is just like we're going to follow a lot of our normal rules here in terms of graphing. We know our good graphing practices. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to move this down a little bit so that we can see the table. There we go. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit so that we can see it. Okay. So, all right, so let's take a look here. So let's label this. This is going to be okay, so I found that on my scales, I was able to go up by ones on the x-axis. I labeled 10, 20, and 30. And then on the y-axis, I was going up by 0.05, going up by nickels. So it's like 0.05, 0.10, 0.15, 0.20, 0.25, so on and so forth. Okay, now I want to make my steps. Now, we're going to start. Your steps run from your x values. So like the first step is going to run from 1 to 2. Okay, so from 1 to 2, I have a step at 0.25. So that looks like this, from 1 to 2. Now don't put any dots because we're going to have to add open circles and closed circles to these. We just don't quite know which yet. My next step is going to run from 2 to 4, and it's at 30. So I'm going to jump up to 30 from 2 to 4. So this is 2, 3, 4. And then from 4 to 10, I'm running at 0.35. So I'm going to jump up to 0.35, and I'm going to go from 4 all the way to 10. And then at 10, I jump up to 40, and that goes all the way to 20. And then at 20, I jump up to 0.55. I'm sorry, at 20, I jump up to 0.50, so 50 cents. And that's going to run to 30. And then at 30, I'm at 55 cents. Okay, so I'm just going to put a dot there. Okay, so this is what my step function looks like. Now, the last piece of this is to decide open circles and closed circles. Now, the easiest way to do this is to basically pick a spot where there's actually a step. So for example, what I mean is like pick 10, because at 10, I actually go from one y value to the next y value. So there's a step here at 10. And ask yourself this question. If I sell 10 boxes of candy, what is my actual profit? Now, in order to decide that, I have to go up to the table. Here's 10. It says the profit is 40 cents. So that means that at 10, 40 is included and 35 is not included. So that tells me that I'm closed circle on the left, open circle on the right, and then you can just copy that pattern to the rest of the step function. So there it is. There's my step function, okay? And again, I determined that there was closed circle on the left and open circle on the right because I went to 10, and according to my table, 10 boxes is 40 cents profit. So that means I need a closed circle at 40 cents for 10, which means underneath it, I need to have an open circle. And it's the same pattern for all the steps. Now, what you might see something different is this might say like more than 10 boxes is 40 cents. If it said more than 10 boxes is 40 cents, then maybe the closed circle would be down here instead of up here. So you can kind of mess with those. You're going to get practice with both of those when we practice this. So let's answer this last question and then we're going to be done. So for this last question, it says, what was the profit per candy bar for 4 boxes sold? Now, obviously, you can get that information from the table, but we can also get it from right here. So I can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can go up. Open circle means that's not included there, so I got to move up. And so my profit is 35 cents. So this is going to be 35 cents. And so that's how step functions are made. You need to be able to create them, and you also need to be able to analyze them. And you'll get lots more practice with this in class. See you then.